Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, here with a 30 for 30 Lightroom quick tip video brought to you by the fine people over at Adobe. If you want to follow along, you can go to FroKnowsPhoto.com/LR3030. You can download a free trial of Lightroom so that you can play along with all of the videos that we're making, and let's get into it. So Lightroom gives you the option to do what's called tethering. That means you can plug your camera directly into the computer and you can take pictures and have them show up right on the screen. Richie, why is this important?
What it does is it gives us the ability to organize as we shoot. It gives us the ability to check focus, composition, exposure. It also gives the client or whoever is responsible for the images the ability to make sure that they got the shot, that they got exactly the image they're looking to create.
Right, and one of the things is you got to remember that your screen probably has maybe a 3-inch size LCD on your camera, and it may be harder to check the preview, but in this case, you can dump it off to a 15-inch MacBook Pro, you could dump it off to a 27-inch iMac, or whatever screen it is that you have, so not only can you preview it, but the client can preview it as well. What are you going to show us next?
So what we're going to do is we're going to just walk you through real quick the easiest way to set it up. You're going to get a file, tethered capture, start tethered capture. Now you're going to get prompted. Session names, whatever you want to call it. It's just for organizing purposes. So we're going to call this Fro Loves Lightroom. Now our second option is we can segment photos by shots. And what this does is this gives us the ability to change shot folders as we shoot. So say you're shooting models and you have 3 different looks. Well, look 1 would be shot 1, look 2, look 3, and that way everything's organized and you don't have 3 looks in, say, 1 folder.
Right, so that makes sense. So you right here, before you even start, you would set up 1, 2, and 3 so that it's just easier for you later on when you're delivering the files.
Correct. As you shoot, as soon as the model comes on in look 2, you would change your capture folder to shoot, look 2, shot 2, or whatever correlation you'd like. You can also change how the files are named coming in. Easiest way to do it, session name sequence, and what it's going to do is it's going to start at 1 and go infinity. We're going to change exactly where it goes, and personally I keep my raw files where I keep my catalog, and right now our catalog's on the desktop, so we're going to get a 30 for 30. We're going to create a new folder called raw files, and now we can choose that. After we're done, we just simply click OK. Shot 1 is going to prompt you to name your initial folder, so we go ahead. Now if you pick up the camera, squeeze off a couple frames.
Just want to get my focus right, Richie.
And here they come. So we're going to switch into full screen, E.
So you can see them loading in right now.
Yeah, it's very quick. I'll tell you, Lightroom has really gotten a lot snappier and quicker with their tethering. It's a great thing to see.
So let me butt in there real quick. Now, most cameras today, most of the newer ones, allow you to plug right in through the USB port into your computer to shoot tethered. Now check out Adobe's website to make sure that your camera is compatible if you're having issues doing that. But remember, most of the new ones do allow you to do that.
What's also great about it is it also gives you this little preview window and shows you exactly what's going on with your camera. It tells you your aperture, your shutter speed, what ISO, your white balance, and shows you that your camera's connected. In the rare instance that the camera's not connected, or say the photographer bumps the aperture by accident, whoever's monitoring the computer can say, hey, by the way, you were at f4, now we're at 5.6.
So this is also something that you could do if you're shooting objects that aren't moving. You want to lock your camera in on a tripod and take the same picture almost every time. This is what you can do, lock it up, then press that button to take a picture. Boom. It's pretty simple, right?
Yeah, and as soon as the shutter clicks, I mean, it's in screen. It's great.
So that's tethering. That's pretty much the quick tip. It's really simple to connect your camera, start taking pictures, just run through those settings that Richie showed you, and that's pretty much it. If you want to follow along this 30 for 30, you can go over to FroKnowsPhoto.com/LR3030, and you can also download a free trial of Lightroom so you can play along with everything that we do, and that is another quick tip. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.